from the label that I can never pronounce. Is it Cinématographe? Is it Cinematography? I don't know. Don't really care. Anyway, this was their first release, a 4K edition of Little Darlings. It was one of those movies that I hung about for the longest while going, will I pick it up? Will I not? Starting to drop down, and I had heard nothing but great things about this movie. Now, I have picked up a couple of releases from this company. Some have been good, some have not been great, and a lot of the films they've released are ones that I'm not really too enamoured by, but Little Darlings was an absolute masterpiece of a movie. This 1980 film stars Tatum O'Neal as Ferris and Kristy McNichol as Angel. Two very different people from different sides of the track. We've got the rich girl Ferris, who has all the money and everything she could possibly want, and we have the kind of Angel character who's from the kind of rougher side of the tracks, who doesn't seem to have a lot of money, who doesn't seem to have a father figure, just has this mother. And they're going to summer camp. Everybody's going to summer camp. It's going to be a great time there. And we get all of the little groups of characters arriving at this summer camp. Of course, almost immediately, Ferris and Angel butt heads.
Beat it. Make me. Beat it. No, you guys, don't fight.
They're so different, so kind of alike. They're strong-willed, independent, and a little bit wary of the world, a little bit unsure. You can tell that there is a kind of false bravado within these characters, which I really kind of liked. They are at that age as they're starting to move from childhood to hedging towards adulthood at a certain point. At the summer camp, with unbridled enthusiasm, some of the girls there are embellishing their lives. In fact, one of them picks on these two girls because they're still virgins, and this becomes the crux of the film because they're going to make a bet to see who can lose their virginity first.
Angel versus Ferris. Whoever loses her virginity first wins.
Now this is akin to all kinds of movies I've seen before, these kind of teen sex comedies where they're trying to lose their virginity, but there's a different spin here because it's girls and it's taken from that point of view. I feel that it adds a whole kind of different angle to it, and it's one that was far more rewarding and became emotionally charged near the end and rewarding as well. I really liked what we had with these characters, the relationships and the emotions that they go through. And although this driving force of the plot, it doesn't really tell everything about it, because it's about these two people realising that they're more in common than they initially thought, that their rush toward adulthood may be something they don't actually want to do, but peer pressure being an awful thing that it is kind of pushing these girls into directions that they don't want to go. The people they are meeting, the infatuations that they have, nothing is real here. It's all just a hazy summer memory, which I love about the film.
Jeez, what do you think she's done? Oh my God! Now that's what I call coming prepared, you guys.
The performances here are terrific. Tatum O'Neal, who's always great in just about everything she's in, is wonderful here, but I think the standout is Kristy McNichol, who has a much richer storyline and really gets to put that forward in a tremendous performance. It's heartfelt, it's full of melancholy. You can tell she is torn and just being pushed along. She's so used to being alone and without that sort of female companionship, friendship, that she almost doesn't know how to react around about it. You know, it takes her a while for her to open up and really communicate in an honest fashion. And that it makes it one of the best discoveries that I've had this year so far. You know, the familiarity of the high school summer camp type of movie, the trying to lose their virginity kind of storyline, the typical characters that you would find within this film, but hidden within it is a rich emotional core that really did deliver for me and made me love these characters and made me want to, like, you know, stop them from doing things that they didn't want to do, to make sure that everything was going to be all right, to understand that these are decisions that are going to shape who they're going to be in their adult life. Whether they are good or bad decisions, they will make them better in the long run. And I love that kind of story and aspect of it.
They've really been idiots, you know.
Little Darlings was fantastic. Absolute terrific film. I loved it from start to finish. It's something I can see me watching again. It's something I can see me recommending lots of times to other different people. It is just a phenomenally great film, great story, and it's packed into a tight 95 minutes. The 4K looked tremendous, and I'm really happy to have this edition because this was such a joy of a discovery. I would love to know your thoughts on Little Darlings if you've seen. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.